Well, what's wrong with this picture? Because I need a new snare head. Hey, it's Vaughn here at your jazzdrumschool.com YouTube channel. Aloha, hope you're doing well. So today I want to review a product for you, and it's called the Evans Tune-Up Kit for your snare drum. My good friend Steve Ulisny here in Japan at Diodario Evans ProMark sent it over to me, and I want to share it with you. All right, so here it is, and this is a kind of all-in-one thing you can use to get your snare drum up and swinging, get it into good shape. Let's take a look at what's inside. What you get inside is a whole lot of little goodies. It's just genius, actually. So what you've got here is, you can see right on top, you've got a Pure Sound snare, and I just put this on another one of my snare drums, and I love the sound of it. It's a great snare. And then under that, you've got your drum head that you're going to put on your snare drum. Of course, I'm going to put my calf tone on. It also has a snare side head, and I don't need to use this now, but I will save it for later when I do need it. You've got your drum heads right there, and you've also got over here, you've got a tuning key, and this is what the tuning key looks like. It's right here, you know, this swivel kind that's real easy to get your tension rods in and out of the lugs. You've also got a maintenance kit here, and this is really handy. It's got a metal polishing cloth, it's got lug lubricant, and it's got some EQ pods. I'm going to talk more about EQ pods in a little bit. Over here also, you've got your temporary storage for your tension rods, which is nice because we don't want to lose the washers or the tension rods when we're changing our snare drum heads. And over here we also have some nice ProMark sticks. These are great sticks, I think, if you're going to be doing any kind of working in your rudiments. Good practice pad sticks, nice and heavy, beefy sticks, a nice little binny. Also, I want to mention, you can see over here, you've got all these instructions too, how to change your heads, kind of the order of things, which is nice. It's nice and handy to have that, especially if you're a beginner. Maybe you don't know how to work with the snare drum, how to change the drum heads, how to change the snares. That's a little more tricky sometimes. So nice that they have lots of instructions here. Now, before I put the calf tone on my snare drum, I just want to mention that I'm not getting paid to do this. This is something I do when I come across products that I think are really going to be good for my drum students, for those of you here on my YouTube channel, and at jazzdrumschool.com, at Jazz Drum School. Now, before I tune up the snare drum, I want to give you a little secret. And you might have seen me show this before, but if you haven't, I think you'll like this. Snare drum heads often have a lot of ring to them because we're tuning them very high pitch, much higher than the other drums usually on our kit. So when they got that super high ring, one of the things that we can do is take just a regular Band-Aid, okay, just like a standard size Band-Aid, and I just kind of put it off to the side over here. And what that does is it cuts down on just enough of those overtones, those kind of annoying overtones, that we don't have to do too much other dampening later. So it's just a little trick. I learned that from Jeff Hamilton years ago, and it's served me well, and I think it'll serve you well too. I just tuned it up. I just kind of did my usual tuning. I'll put a link to how I tune my drums here and also down below in the description in case you're curious. It's already, right off the bat, it's already got a tone to it. One of the things about Evans drum heads that I really like is their kind of 360 invention. So any of the drums all the drum heads now have the kind of 360 design, which means that you pop it on and there's not this a whole lot kind of wrangling or wrestling with the drum head to get it to go into tune. It just gets there and it works great. And I never have to seat the heads too. Like with other drum heads, you have to kind of seat them and you hear the crackle of the glue. They're so easy to tune. And all I did was just got it up, tuned it one time, and already I've got kind of a nice tone to it. So now it's just a matter of kind of adjusting it from here to my taste. Not too bad. We're off and swinging. That's not bad. I like it. All right, so I got the snare drum all tuned up and ready to go, and I've also got calf tones, as you might see, on my toms, and also on my resonant drum head. on the front. You see the logo there on the top of my bass drum head. On my bass drum, I've got an Evans G2 clear because I play a lot of different kinds of music, not only straight ahead jazz. So it's nice to have the drum head that's a little bit kind of more flexible, especially out of the kick drum. So let's just do a little bit of playing for you and let's see how everything sounds. Now I also want to mention about the EQ pods. This comes with the tune-up kit. You know, these are really pretty good. I was actually surprised. I've always used Moon Gels for years and years, but the thing I don't like about Moon Gels is they get dirty so easily and they are sticky all over. They just get dirty really, really fast. Evans kind of thought it through, and what they did is they came up with this new design, and it's not sticky on the front, it's only sticky on the back. And boy, is it sticky. This is like serious adhesion here. So you take it and you just put it on, and let's just do it like an A/B test here. So that's what it sounds like without it. Put it on. And it's thick. It's thicker than Moon Gels. It's thicker than kind of the normal ones that you see. And it works great. Now, I might use this in the studio. I'll use it for my funk drumming playing on my other snare drum. What I like to do, especially if I'm going to use it in the studio, I'm going to just turn it on its side like this. So I'm not even really, it's just only touching just kind of the edge on kind of the edge of the drum. That's all I need. Just cuts out all the extra overtones that maybe I don't want. I do like my drum to sing a little more, which is why I put the Band-Aid on to kind of cut out the ones that I don't want initially. But if I wanted to cut out more, all I do is just put it on its edge. And because it's so thick and it's so dense and it's so sticky, there's just a lot of application. There are a lot of different ways that you can use it. See that? I mean, it's incredible. Just slight variances just by placing it on its edge as opposed to flat on the drum. The tune-up kit is a great thing, especially if you're looking to upgrade your snare drum. You need a little TLC for your snare drum. The tune-up kit is going to help you do that. So I'll put an affiliate link to the tune-up kit up here and also down below in the description, as well as to the other drum heads that I'm using and to the EQ pods and other things if you want to buy them separately. Buying through me is a really convenient way to get your drum gear and an easy way to support my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. All right, now the best way to play these Evans calf tone heads is with brushes. So I'm going to leave you with a little bit of brush playing, but before I do, be sure you subscribe to my channel, like the video if you like it, and drop a comment. Let me know if you've used the tune-up kit and how it's worked for you. All right, keep swinging, my friend.